Tragedy on Sapelo Island. A weekend celebration of the Gullah Geechee culture turns deadly when more than a dozen people plunged into the water after a ferry gangway collapsed on a Saturday afternoon. 7 people died, and authorities say typically fewer than 100 people come and go daily to the island, and that is only accessible by boat. But this weekend, there were roughly 700 people on the island. It is our top story tonight. Many are now asking questions about how something like this could have happened and how it can be avoided in the future.
Today, the families of several victims announcing that they have retained civil rights attorneys. WSAV's Christine Quayle joins us now with a breakdown of what we know so far.
So Ben, Tina, with this tragedy happening only a couple of days ago, many now turning their attention to the search for answers about what happened. The Georgia Department of Natural Resources is conducting an investigation into the incident, and today members of the Legislative Black Caucus, the Savannah NAACP, and noted civil rights attorney Ben Crump held a press conference to talk about that investigation and possible legal action.
It is time that the nation focus their eyes on Sapelo.
Attorneys now representing the families of 3 that were killed in the collapse and 1 injured gathering with state lawmakers on the island Monday afternoon.
The whole thing about what happened, my brother, it's unfortunate. It is a neglect on the state that we should have taken heed to it, and that's why we're here today.
People who live on Sapelo and visitors are dependent on a state-operated ferry to get on and off the island. The dock and gangway are maintained by the Georgia Department of Natural Resources, many questioning whether an unidentified safety hazard led to the collapse.
The safety of the ramp. I reported that about 3 to 4 months ago. Also, this past week, one of my family members, which is an employee by the state of Georgia, he's afraid of losing his job. He made a complaint that the ramp cracked at where it connects to the dock.
We have fought the state for 15 years, JR, myself, and 30 to 50 to 60 other of my family members with paperwork that showed non-compliance.
The DNR says the gangway was inspected less than a year ago in December 2023 by Crescent Equipment Company. The attorneys retained by the families promising to conduct their own investigation.
We're not here to point fingers, we are here to find solutions, and we invite these elected officials, as well as those who are responsible for the Department of Natural Resources, Department of Community Affairs, and the Governor's Office to help us find solutions to finally address the disinvestment in Sapelo Island.
Now, the Georgia DNR is holding an additional press conference tomorrow to talk about the investigation into the incident. Meanwhile, I have filed a request with the Georgia DNR to get the full report from the last inspection of the dock and the gangway, and we'll update you on air and online as we receive more information. Christine Quayle, WSAV News 3, on your side.